Hey, it's Gabe with API Nation. Today I'm going to show you how you can sync your Realtor.com leads right into KW Command. So as soon as those leads come in from Realtor.com, they automatically show up in KW Command. You can put them on a smart campaign, you can tag them, you can assign them to an agent. It's going to save you a ton of time. It's going to improve your speed to lead, which is going to allow you to close more deals. Let me show you how to set this up. First thing you're going to do is go to apination.com. You're going to click on Get Started. Once you do that, you're going to be prompted to sign in or sign up for an API Nation account. Once you do that, you can see a ton of different apps here in API Nation you can use to automate your work. So I'm going to scroll down until I get to K for KW Command. Click on that. And then it's going to show me the apps I can sync with KW Command. And you can actually just search for apps. So I'm going to search for Realtor, Realtor.com. This is part of the Connections Plus program. So it's the leads coming over from that Realtor.com Connection Plus. And we're going to put them in KW Command. So I'm going to activate this sync. And if you have something else you want to do with Realtor.com and KW Command, hit that looking for something else button and we can talk about that. Now we're going to connect Realtor.com. So I'm going to hit connect. It's going to ask you for a name for your connection. This is just in case you're running a bunch of different Realtor.com accounts. Maybe you're the admin for the office and you got to connect every agent's Realtor.com account. But if it's just you, just go ahead and type in your name. Or you can just type in Realtor.com. Now it's going to give you an API key and instructions on how to connect to this. So I'm going to open these instructions in another window. Here we go. I'm going to scroll on down. And it says copy your API Nation API key once I get to step 5. So I'll go back to our page, hit this copy button, and that copies it to my clipboard. And then we're going to go down here. It says step 6, open up dashboard.realtor.com and sign in. Once you sign in, you're going to go ahead and click on your profile in the top right corner. And you're going to click on settings under that profile. Under settings, you're going to click on lead settings and then scroll over to Connections Plus. There's a little link here for add lead delivery API. So you're going to click on that. And then under that, it's going to ask for an API source application. You're going to choose other application under API source application. And then you're going to take this little URL, webhooks.apination.com/realtor.com, and you're going to put that under application URL. So it's other application under API source and this webhooks.apination, you can copy it right here. And that's going to go under application URL. So this is all on Realtor.com, and all this information is on API Nation's help page. Once you do that, click Save, and then you're going to go back to API Nation, click Test Connection. Once the test is complete, you'll see a success, and it'll pass you on to the next screen. So that's connecting the Realtor.com connection. And then for KW Command, it's a little bit simpler. You'll just hit Connect, sign into your KW Command using your KW Command credentials, and that connects your KW Command account. Make sure when you are connecting your KW Command, if you want to connect your Rainmaker account, make sure you sign in and choose your Rainmaker account. And then you can use those lead routing tools to send the lead to the proper agents or set them up on round robin or however you'd like to do it. Once you have both accounts set up and connected in API Nation, just a couple options. Do you want to mark these as leads as they come in from Realtor.com? I do. I'm going to say mark as leads when the contact is created or updated. And then you can also put in a source. So I'm going to say Realtor.com is my source. I'm going to hit confirm. And that creates the sync. The sync is not yet active. So I'm going to go through here. There's a couple different options here once you create this sync. For example, there's a filter here if you want to filter out leads coming over from Realtor.com. Generally, people don't want to. They just want to get all the information in from Realtor.com into KW Command as soon as possible. But let's say you do, you just go in here, choose what you want to filter based on. Let's say price, and let's say is more than, I only want people whose price is more than 200,000. You can do that. Like I said, though, most people, they're just going to go no filter, get all those contacts in there. Finally, there's the mapping, and this is where you choose what's coming over from Realtor.com and where you want to put it in KW Command. So emails going to primary email, phone to phone, first name and last name to first name and last name. If there's anything else you want to add, for example, in descriptions, maybe I want to add the message that comes over, I can do that. Or maybe I want to add the role. I can do that. I can do both. Message, and then I'm going to go space. I'm going to type the word role so that I know this is the role. And then I'm going to add that role field. Boop, there we go. Finally, I can tag it. I can use a field from Realtor.com for the tag. For example, I can use the role as a tag. I can use the source as a tag. I can use the type as a tag, or I could just type in my own tag. I can say, tag it as Realtor.com. This will work. This looks good. I'm going to go to the top and activate this sync. And there we go. Now, any lead I get that comes in from Realtors.com, the Connections Plus program, it'll go right into KW Command where I can start working it. I can put it on a smart plan. I can assign it to an agent, whatever I need to do to start creating that deal. So that's it. That's how you set up this sync. It's going to save you a ton of time, a ton of data entry. It's going to improve your speed to lead, and it's going to allow you to create more deals using automation. If you need any help setting up this sync, give us a phone call, shoot us an email. We're API Nation. We are connecting the world's applications.